It's Thursday. How's everybody doing? See, we got a couple people in here. Geeky Gardens is here. Copper Kettle Farms. Esther's Gardening Adventures. Let's see, who else we got? I'm sorry, I didn't hear. I had my headphones on. You have to talk. Darlene's Garden Channel. Cajun Homestead. Dutch Off Grid. So how is everybody doing? Well, glad to see you. Glad to see you stop by. So if you want to get your channel on the wheel, you have to do it. We don't do it. So just type in, as Sherry just did, just type in !wheel in the chat. That'll bring our Stream Elements bot up and give you a link. Fill out just a little form, and all you're doing is putting your name on that form, and that is what gets it put on the wheel. So please take a couple minutes to do that. Take a couple minutes to go share this out with folks. Hit that like button. You know, smash all the good things, everything you like to do. Subscribe. $100 super chats. What else on? Whatever. Anyway, so this happens to be January 28th, 2021. It's my daughter's birthday, and this is also the day that I don't know what the year was. But Sherry knows what I was going to talk about here. So she's looking up the date for me here real quick. The year.
86.
In 1986. 1986. Part of the space program, the Challenger was destroyed in the morning on this day in 1986. Terrible loss, terrible tragedy. Somebody got ahead of themselves. Well, Crystal, wait a minute. You missed a zero? I'm sure you can find another zero. Hey, thanks. We certainly do appreciate you. No, it was a terrible ordeal. People, it was just unbelievable. I don't know if you ever. Some of you may not. I don't know. I suppose most of these folks were around then, but some of you may have been very, very young.
She was 6.
Okay, she was 6. Okay, but yeah, Rebel Canners. I was in college, walking through a dorm, and saw it on television. Yeah, it was absolutely a horrible disaster. Obviously, everybody that was in the rocket, in the spaceship, in the capsule, whatever you want to call it, all perished. And I don't know if they know to this day, did they survive the initial explosion? You know, nobody knows what happened, because it took them a long time to find it. I'm not sure they ever did find it all. I have absolutely no idea. Do you ever wonder about things like that? What happens when there's a disaster like that? And where did the pieces go? Nobody ever talks about it. Anyway.
And on a lighter note.
Lighter note?
Copper Kettle's getting her office is being delivered next week.
Copper Kettle is having an office delivered next week. Did she get it at Amazon?
She's going to be able to work from home.
Did she get it at Amazon? So I guess congratulations to Copper Kettle Farms for getting your office delivered next week. Did you make room for it?
Yeah, she had a cement pad. Yeah, just the other day.
Oh, Micro Farmer, hello. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Southern Woodworking Homestead. That's a very interesting channel there. They turn to tiny molecules, air dust. I suppose maybe that's what happens. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they've done all the pieces in NASA. Yeah. Yep, Tuesday. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, because I don't know if I just absolutely have absolutely no idea. I mean, that's the backside of things that happen. Unless you really know somebody, you'll never know. Because it's certainly not on, they don't report that stuff on fake news. What else can I say?
Jack got his new camcorder.
Okay. What kind of camcorder did you get? Just curious. I got my new one, but what did you get? Share with everybody in here what you got. Homestead Rewind. Interesting name. All right, well, I don't want to waste a lot of time, but I did want to give people a chance to get their names on the wheel, because it still looks like we just don't have very many names on the wheel.
Esther's Garden has a message for you.
What to do? I'm not saying I'm tooting my own horn. I just didn't know if you wanted me to remind. Okay, Esther's Gardening Adventures. Yes, we looked at her channel last week. She has done an absolutely stellar job. And we get some of those folks in here that really have their channel spruced up nice, kind of cross all their T's and dot all their I's.
Jack told you anytime.
I know you said that. Oh, there we go. Got a Sony HDR CX675. Okay. I'll have to look that up later. Geeky Gardens. I'm not off the top of my head. I'm not familiar with which one that is, but hey, we're expecting great videos from you here now. Darlene's Garden Channel. Aren't fingerless gloves called mittens? Or is it something else? Well, that's an interesting question. Because mittens are definitely fingerless, but I don't think that's what's known as fingerless gloves. So, a mitten is a covered finger without fingers. Is that a good way? It's right here.
Okay. These are my fingerless gloves. There you go.
But Sherry's fingers are not covered. They're just
It's burning.
fingerless gloves. Okay, anyway.
Jack, now I need to learn how to use it.
Oh, boy, we've gone a long way here. I'm still waiting to see a few more people get in here. But Esther's Gardening Adventures has done a nice job on the channel. Homestead Dreaming is another channel we frequently point out. Mama's East Texas Kitchen is another one we frequently point out. And there's more. There's certainly more, but you'll know them as soon as you see them. They hit on all the key points that we talk about here. And let's just talk briefly here what we look at. Look at your channel name. Is it easy to remember? Is it spelled in an odd way? Is there something? I mean, is it the kind of thing that you not only have to give somebody a card, but give them a reminder call that they can figure out how to find your channel? Take a look at your channel art. And that channel art includes such things as your banner and your logo, your little icon, the little round circle thing. And of course the banner, that's a big important thing. That's just like the billboards alongside the highway. And so many folks, they just leave that thing bare, and you don't know what it is, or they get some generic picture up there that they've got a channel on cooking, and they got a banner on I don't know, on a steel mill or something. Channel description. Do you have your email in the proper location? We tell you what you should have in that channel description and what you shouldn't have. Anything in that channel description that's on an open web page, which means it's easily scraped by the nasty little bots running around the internet. So you don't want to have your email in your channel description. They supply you a place for it, and that's where it should be. Do you have links? Do you have them showing up in your banner? Take a quick peek at your thumbnails. Do they make sense? Are they easy to understand? Did everybody like our thumbnail for tonight with the what would you call that? Enthusiastic eating of a cake?
I suppose. Anyone called today to give me utility credit? That's right. It was last Thursday you had that call. I couldn't remember what we were talking about.
Not
yet.
Not yet. Not today.
That's right.
Not today. What did I have? I got something, was it yesterday or the day before, that was a little different?
I get them every day. Mine won't even come through.
I've got about 4,000 numbers. I'm surprised anybody can call me. But anyway, do you have a channel trailer? Channel trailer, that's a quick 30 to 90 second introduction to your channel. You have that put in the proper location. If somebody that is not subscribed to your channel lands on your channel homepage, that will instantly begin playing for them. It's a great way to introduce your channel. Should not be too long. Should be light, airy, to the point, and not scare them off. You don't want a 45-minute sermon, and you don't even want a 5-minute introduction. So that's just different things that we talk about here. All right, we got some good names here up on the wheel, so we're going to go ahead and grab the wheel, get it over here. Unfortunately, we are still wearing our masks. So Smudge has his mask on, and our observer has her mask on. And those masks can be made by us here. Matter of fact, we're going to have a sale on them. We're having a sale on them. You want a mask? What is it? 2 for $10? 2 masks for $10. Your choice of whatever you want printed on them. So 2 for $10. Let us know, should it be a child size, or we're going to go like child size or lady size or man size. That's about the 3. Is that correct? I'm looking for confirmation here. So child size or adult female and adult male. 2 for, what did I say? 2 for $10. Terrible, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Send an email to familyhomestead@gmail.com. Send a picture of what you want. And you don't have to put out, on here what you want. We will print anything. Absolutely anything you want. Whatever it is you want. Homestead Rewind, put an exclamation point in front of that wheel. Let's see that. It looks like Sherry put that in there for you, and that's what triggers the bot. Exclamation point wheel. So, yeah, we will put whatever you want on that face mask. All right, let's give her a spin. Let's see where we're at. Let's get a channel up here and get started with this. Well, look at this. One of our showcase channels. Homestead Dreaming. Well, let me come over here. Homestead Dreaming. Now, if you notice, I have a Google browser session up here, and I'm not signed in. I'm into YouTube.com, but I'm not signed in. This is how we make sure that you have a channel trailer if you have one. So we'll just do the search. Homestead Dreaming. Easy to find. Almost 3,800 subscribers. Let's go take a look at Homestead Dreaming. Did I not click on it? There we go. Okay. She has a trailer that's 1 minute, 25 seconds in length. Good length. A very unique style banner. This is one of these banners that degrades well. It's a series of pictures across the middle. And the reason I say it degrades well is you can continually chop off from the outside edges toward the middle, and it will look good. It will look good, even though none of those pictures are the same size. She's done an excellent job with this. Well-centered, well done. So Homestead Dreaming, nice looking banner there. Let's jump back to the About page. We'll look real quick at this. Has a well-defined description area here. Multiple paragraphs, no more than 3 lines each, and then white space between each one of those. She doesn't have anything in here that she shouldn't have. She didn't give out her email address. She didn't put her driver's license number out here. She didn't put her credit card numbers or anything like that. Her email is hidden behind a captcha wall. And not being signed in, I can't even get to it. So, but I can tell there is an email address there. I am assuming that the email address is right, because Kira's pretty good about that. But you don't want to put any personal information in up here, and yet you want to make it personal. You want to reach out and touch your potential supporters, subscribers. Make them feel comfortable with what you are presenting to them. And you do that by sharing certain things like the area of the state that you live in. Depending upon the channel, if it's a gardening channel, what type of gardening you do, how much you garden. Whatever the name is of or whatever the content of the channel is, you want to relate that to folks in here. She has links to an Amazon wish list, Twitter, Instagram, and of course Facebook page, and those are also reflected on that banner in the upper right hand corner here. We'll jump back at playlists. Every channel should have some playlists. If you've got over a dozen videos, make a playlist. By all means, playlist is simply a group of videos that all deal with the same subject. But one thing you don't want to forget is each of these playlists needs to have a description. So let's, I'm going to go to this one. Best of Homestead Dreaming. Let's just take a peek, make sure she put a description down here. And she did. And I want you to notice that this description is a little bit lengthy, which is fine. Again, it's more information. People can appreciate this. We go looking down through this playlist. These, I'm looking. And these are all her videos, which is great. I like to do this with a bigger list of videos, because if there's something out there deleted, if there's something out there that's not hers, I can spot it. Nicely done, keeping track of that playlist. We'll do one more. Chicken, quail, and ducks. Let's take a look at the description here. And again, in this playlist, you will find all the backyard chicken, quail, and duck related content on my channel. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on future uploads. So she's promoting herself at every opportunity. Just nicely done. It's nicely done. Now this hasn't been updated since December 28th, but I bet it will be as the weather breaks, because they'll probably get some more checks. Glancing down through here, everything is good. All her content, yep, looks great. Let's bounce back into the video thumbnails. Let's see what we have here. All right. We are not going to talk about shorts in thumbnails. And the reason for that is very, very simple. If you make a YouTube short and it goes on the short shelf, YouTube does not include the thumbnail anyway. On the plus side, if you upload that on your regular channel, well, you might want to make a thumbnail for it. It would make it look more like it fits in, but it certainly isn't necessary. That's just all extra work. We have a Queen of Shorts in here. Queen of Shorts, is that a good name for her? Queen of Shorts?
Oh, Crystal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the Queen of Shorts.
Yeah.
Is in the chat right now. And she can probably educate all of you on the benefits and the downside of the shorts.
Yeah, she has the subscribers. She needs the watch hours.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, she has gone from under 1,000, what was it, 700 maybe or something? 700, 750 subscribers to over 9,000 subscribers in a very short time. Over 3.5, 4 million views.
Mm-hmm.
You know, crazy amount of views, crazy amount of subscribers. But you know what? She can't get monetized because she doesn't have enough watch hours. That's the problem with shorts. They're just a little bit short. But congratulations on all that. If you have any, if you have any questions about shorts, I'm sure that just check out with Crystal. She can probably fill you and give you the secrets on the 1 million view short video. She's done a great job with that, and we're just absolutely tickled for her. But looking at this, at the thumbnails in here, I got to say that she has surprised me a little bit. Well, I guess, yeah, I've got the last, let me get some more room here. Here we go. Here's the last 18 of those. She's kind of pushing the limit here just a little bit. That lower right-hand corner of any thumbnail that you have, that area is owned by YouTube. Anything you put there will be covered up by a timestamp. So, for example, right here, I can still make out the word, but she's pressing it here that it's going to get covered up. Here's another one that she's flirting with that timestamp and flirting with the timestamp here and just almost catching it here, flirting with it here. So, but she's also, I'm sure that she looks at it, and if it is a little bit too covered up or too obscured, I bet she just makes another one and changes it real quickly. That's something you can do. You don't like your thumbnail, you can make a new one, and you can upload it. You can change it every day if you want to. No penalties for doing that. Unless, of course, you make it a worse thumbnail. If you make it a thumbnail that nobody gets excited about clicking on, well, then that's obviously not the thing. I tried to make something that would catch some interest today. I don't know if it did or not, but I see that we have, 20 or so of you in here. I'd sure like to see this up to about 100. But anyway. Nice job on the thumbnail. Easy to read. Do you remember that script text, if it gets too fancy, it does take away from the thumbnail. You don't want to have your text on your thumbnail be the same thing as your title. You're better off minimizing text on a thumbnail with short keyword or keyword phrases, and then explain the video in the title. Okay, nice job with that. Real quick look at her homepage here. And she has modified that. The uploads, of course, it's the default container. She has added individual playlists. This is key. Add those individual playlists. When you do that, the description on those playlists shows up. So add individual playlists. Fill up that page. Give people that come to your channel a choice of things to look at. And you control that right here in the beginning. Homestead Dreaming, thank you so much for being here. I hope that showing off your channel has helped other people see what they can do. And we are very pleased to be able to use you as an example of this is a well-constructed channel. Spin this again. Darlene's Garden Channel.
Kira said she liked it so much better when YouTube let us choose if we wanted them to show up as horizontal.
Yeah, I did too. Darlene's Garden Channel. 393 subscribers, folks. We ought to push her up over 400 here right now. At Mark Darlene's Garden Channel at something Meadows. I can't pronounce it. I think it's French. I don't know.
Oh,
Marquardt
Meadows. Okay.
Marquardt Meadows could be. All right, but she has got a channel trailer in here, 45 seconds in length. Popped right up as soon as we went to the channel. Easy to see what her on her banner here. Very, very easy to read. It's not perfectly centered, but it doesn't have to be perfectly centered. It is going to display well across all devices. Good close-up view of some seedlings. Is that the proper term for that? Seedlings? The fuzzy little beginning growth. Possibly tomatoes. Could be. Anyway, let's jump back to the About page. We're in Northwest Oregon. If you've heard of Walla Walla, Washington, or Pendleton, Oregon, we are very near both. So she's giving you a location. Gets hot in the summer, cold in the winter. Zone 6B. That's an important thing if you're talking about gardening. Gardeners like to associate with, well, am I in the same type of growing climate as what you're in? So she tells you. She also tells you here she has indoor and outdoor gardening. She also does some cooking. Makes it a little bit more personal here. She's a retired music and business teacher and a committed Toastmaster member. So I don't know if that commitment means stay away from her or no. I'm just teasing here. Learning about different methods of gardening. And she tries to upload once a week. Quite often she will do that more. She loves to get comments, and she tries to love them all and will respond to others. Like to get to know you, email me. She's invited you to her Facebook page. She has her email address here, Facebook, Instagram, webpage, Twitter, Amazon wish list, my gardening page, LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok, Parler. Is Parler back up?
I haven't heard that Parler's back up.
Does anybody know, is Parler back up? And MeWe. I'll tell you what, there's just a whole host of social media platforms out there. But at this point in time, folks, I don't care how many of them are out there. Still, the king player is YouTube. And if you got to concentrate on only one, if you have to concentrate on only one, if that's all you have time for, do it with your YouTube account. What is Toastmaster? Well, we'll do this just for you because we see this asked in the thing. Toastmasters International. So, Toastmasters International is a U.S. headquarters. It's a nonprofit educational organization that operates clubs worldwide for the purpose of promoting communication, public speaking, and leadership. So, Darlene, help me if I'm wrong here, or if I'm going off on a limb. But this is the type of thing where you practice the art of speaking in front of large groups of people. I think that's it in a nutshell. So, Darlene, please educate us all here, if you would, in the chat with your knowledge of the Toastmasters. Playlist. Let's see what she has. She's got a couple here. Winter gardening. Let's take a look at this one. And yes, she has a description here. You'd be surprised how many people overlook the description area on a playlist. Going down through here, and these are all your channels. Nothing there to clean up. Nicely done. And let's just check this one. Coffee for my worms. Okay, a video where I share my worm bins. Well done. Okay, good description. Nice condensed view. Looks absolutely wonderful. How about your thumbnails? Okay, I'm trying to get an overall view here of what I'm seeing here. And I immediately, just so everybody knows here, I told you we're not going to really talk about shorts. I just look over any video that has some black sidebars down it. Even though this one is not a short, it's 24 minutes long. But just because of the way this looks, it certainly looks like a short from the beginning. So I would have just plain overlooked it, and I apologize for that. Maybe I need to revisit that or something. Okay, let's talk just real briefly here about your thumbnails. And I'm just going to throw a couple of things out as some suggestions I might have. From the picture here, I'm gonna just eliminate the verbiage that you have on this thumbnail. From the picture here, I'm not sure that I would have ever associated this picture with blackberries. Just saying. I don't know what this picture is. If I take the verbiage off of it, I'm not real certain what that is. So because of that, I'm having a hard time trying to understand, I guess, the verbiage on the picture. So I'll let you kind of educate me. I do see something that most of you probably missed. Maybe if you didn't miss, you probably said, "Oh, there's just something odd here." If you notice in the upper right-hand corner, she has a small symbol that is reflected upon most, if not all, of her thumbnails in the form of a branding area. You can't really tell what it is, but you can tell it's there in this one, in this one. There it is again. So she has this in all of her thumbnails. Well, I don't see it in this one. Has it here. Now, the thing to keep in mind, it is so small you can't tell, but it's there. So that is something that once you know this, once I've pointed this out to you, you'll always spot it. And you'll learn to spot different things like this. And it makes her thumbnails stand out a little bit more uniquely in a page full of thumbnail pictures. Be easier to spot hers. So if she has a fan that follows everything she does, and they get thrown up on the page in suggested videos, that little item can actually spark one's thought process to go click on it, because they go, "Oh, I know this person. I follow her. And I see she's got a new video out." I'm not sure about the BlackBerry thing here.
I'm mad at it because I used the free version.
Okay, so Kindmatic is an editor, is it not?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I think that's an editor. So if it is an editor, and maybe that's where I think that's probably where I'm heading with this. These are actually frames out of the video. So you have not actually created your own thumbnail and uploaded it. And I'm thinking that's why I'm seeing that these are not as clear as what I would think they could be. If you used a phone with a high definition format camera phone, taking a picture and modifying that picture. Okay. Some of these, you had the beginning of some great thumbnails here. I mean, the expressions, the big smile, that just sucks people in. And that's absolutely great. And then on some of these, I'm just not so sure. Like I'm looking at this one here, and of course, I'm not sure how much warm bins can suck people in. But again, if the wording isn't here, can I tell, looking at the picture, what am I looking at? I don't know if I can on this one. Now, this one I can obviously see it's a plant. But if I'm looking here at this one, I can't tell what you're looking at. So this is an important piece in the thumbnail. The thumbnail has to entice somebody to click on it. That's your first mechanism to get people to look at your videos. So overall, I think you're doing well. I think you have room to grow in this. At the home page, you have uploads. You have added some individual playlists. Absolutely wonderful. Done a great job. Darlene, your channel is looking very, very good. Thank you for being here. Bring a friend with you. And thank you again. Let's go get another channel to look at. And I see that, no big deal. Don't go. well, maybe, yeah, if you are the one that put in the actual URL, you had the ability to go in and edit that. If you would, just go in and put your name, your channel name is, however it's spelled. If it's, just for example, if it's somebody's campsites and it's spelled with a K instead of a C, just type it in the way that your channel name is. Just look at how your thing is in the chat here and just type it in that fashion. Because I can't copy and paste this. I'm working on different computers. So I'm not going to know what this is. I have to go search for your channel. Give her a spin. Let's see what we got. Oh, Geeky Gardens. Are you in the room? I know they were here earlier. Geeky Gardens, 584 subscribers, got 150 videos. And look at that banner. Nice. Random posts when something interesting presents itself. But obviously it looks like gardening is the primary thing. But what I'm not seeing here, Geeky Gardens, I'm not seeing a channel trailer. So that's something you can do. A channel trailer. Present but not accounted for. Okay. Yeah. 30 to 90 seconds. That's a quick video. Just turn the camera on and say, "Hi, I'm Geeky Gardens. My name is whatever your name is." If you want to let that be known. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But just introduce yourself or where you're from or what people's going to see on the channel here, or just a little quick something. And again, you're trying to build this relationship between subscribers and yourself. Jump back to the About page. Again, nicely written up here. Multiple paragraphs, no more than 3 lines each. It's very, very important. If this were all squeezed together into one big paragraph, nobody would read it. And those that did try to read it, they would lose their place.
I've tried a couple of times. Can't seem to keep the length reasonable. Jack, are you too wordy?
All right. Glancing very quickly here at the description. Some key points that he's hitting on here to associate this camaraderie with potential subscribers. Central Florida, Zone 9B, where the first and last frost dates are often the same date. So in other words, he's throwing a little bit of humor in here. Just he's keeping it very, very light. And yet he's talking about gardening, investigating animals like chickens, rabbits, goats, and pigs, preparing to look for land as far out in the sticks as I can find. If you go too far, you run out of sticks and you hit water down there. Just saying. Some different things that you can put in here. If you have a gardening channel, and obviously we relate very, very well to the homesteading community, but tell how big a property you have. You might be surprised. You may be talking to somebody that's got 700 acres they farm. I know we were blown away that when we first learned that about a homesteading channel. How much property you got? Oh, 700 acres. What? We had a guest on that they made a purchase of, what was it, over 1,000 acres. Yeah. Just a little channel. Yeah, we bought over 1,000 acres up the road here. Good Lord. Anyway, nicely done here on the description. The playlist, got a couple. Here's one just on pineapples. Let's go check this one out. And does have a description. Here I'm gathering together my few videos on how I grow pineapples. It's really pretty easy. Give it a try. Just a point of reference here. We are in north central Ohio. It's in the 20s degrees outside right now. We grew a pineapple. Was it 2 years ago? We grew a pineapple from a pineapple.
From the top, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut off the top.
Yeah, she cut off the top of the pineapple and set it on some dirt.
Grew the teeniest, tiniest pineapple. God, that thing was big.
The pineapple, when it was, I know I'm real little down here in the bottom left-hand corner, but it just, you can relate here. It was a tiny, tiny pineapple, but it was real sweet and it was real good. So, yeah, you can grow pineapples even in Ohio. Let's go back and check another playlist here. We'll do the Feral Kitten Adventures. Always try to do a couple just to see if they, if I can catch somebody where they didn't get this description in here. But again, looks good. All your videos. God, we gotta find somebody that has a bunch of things wrong with their channel and don't change anything. We want to use you for an example.
Well, you can do that for my new channel.
Okay. Geeky Gardens. Let's go look at your video thumbnails. Okay. Let me get critical here. Let me get picky. This the video here that you put out a month ago, 2020 12/25 Christmas Garden Tour. Xmas Matters. The Xmas Matters would be so much better if the coloring were just a little bit different in that font. It just is very difficult to read. If the red or the black were changed to, let's say, bright yellow, a neon green, a light blue, a light color, a gray, would make it just jump out a whole lot better. Take the time when you do your thumbnails. Make sure that you have, unless you are intentionally wanting a photograph that is blurred, slightly out of focus. That's one thing. Otherwise, go for nice, clean, sharp pictures. Easy to see, easy to look at. Frame your subject. Get your subject up close. So many people, they're so far away in their pictures. I'm not saying that's the case in any of these, but matter of fact, I think you did excellent here with this pork chop one in the lower right-hand corner. You got a nice close-up shot of this plate. So overall, nicely done. I'm not sure where you're going with this garden tour up here in the upper left, your most recent one, 22 hours ago. So, this is garden tour. You certainly do not have to add text. Matter of fact, rule of thumb, if text does not enhance the video, text in a thumbnail does not enhance the video, don't put it in. Just cover it in the title. But I think that just a dated title is also a little bit on the thin side. I'd like to see you do a little bit more there. So just keep that in mind on your coloring. Let's go back to the home page, see what you've done here. You've got individual playlists. Well done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we can do here. Hello?
This is Color Marketing. Thank you for requesting a Medicare specialist to assist you. Press 9 to opt out of this important message. Medicare plans are still available under certain circumstances. Press 5 to talk to a Medicare specialist. Make sure you receive.
Well, folks, should we talk to a Medicare specialist?
Like vision, dental, and prescription.
You're not a smart.
Press 5 now to talk to an agent. Again, press 5 now to talk to an agent, or press 9 to opt out.
Okay, in this particular case, folks, we're going to press 9.
It says bingo.
All right, I'm sorry. I thought maybe we were going to have a good one. I thought maybe we were going to have somebody selling me some extended warranty plans for. All right, so we are back to, and I just want to point this out. I love this. You've done a play on words here for this playlist. The grocery store, GROW. I see things like that. I think that's great. So, Geeky Gardens, thank you for being here. You were not overdone by a random phone call that came in wanting to sell me automobile insurance or something. But all right, let's go. Let's go spin the wheel again, see where we're at. All right. Kira, you need to, if you're out and about, stop at your local 7-Eleven there, get yourself a $1 lottery ticket, because you're a 2-time winner today. Bushcraft family, let's go find your channel. All right, Bushcraft family, they've got 1,540 some subscribers, 72 videos. And look at that banner. Easy to read. Nicely done. I mean, there's nothing real special, not a detailed picture, but it certainly gets the point across. Morning talk, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, which implies to me anyway, they're running live streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. Doesn't give a time. Might want to do that. Perhaps and more Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I just have to throw this out. I'm a little bit confused with your banner. Are you implying? It looks like you are implying that you have live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but there's no time. And then say perhaps and more Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That implies to me you're putting out new videos 3 times a week. If I am misreading your banner, please let me know. But you could certainly clarify it there with just a little bit more detail. I do not see a channel trailer, because that would be playing right here if it were here. So that's just 30 to 90 seconds. Quick introduction to your channel. Jump back to the About page. Again, sort of maybe is kind of almost pretty well done here. Multiple paragraphs. I'm going to read this. Hello and welcome to the Bushcraft family. My name is Charles. Live in Ohio in a small town, but I'm looking for property to start a homestead for my family. Right now it's just my autistic son, but as soon as I get our homestead started, my oldest son and my daughter's family will be joining us. Our channel is based on survival. I try to show viewers how to prep, self-reliance, DIY, building, and vlogs that I try and put out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. There is no substitute for having a plan in the event of the unexpected. If you want to send us something and want a shout out, please let us know. If not, we will keep your info private. Oh, well, sure. Give us a shout out. We'll give it to you. What do you, 2-family homestead? Just go ahead. No, thank you very much. My address, post office box in Coshocton, Ohio.
You started me before I knew they were Buckeyes.
Well, yeah, but it's post office box is where they live. That's his address. It's a post office box.
Okay.
So most post office box I've seen, they're only about yay big.
You don't know how big these people are.
Oh, so they could be.
They could be elves.
They could be elves.
Yeah. Gnomes.
Gnomes?
Yeah.
All right. No, nicely done, nicely written up. And I'm under the assumption here, again, I've made a lot of assumptions on your channel from your banner and so forth. But I'm under the assumption here that where you're currently at is not going to be long-term at all. You're actively looking for someplace bigger, better to move into, or to perhaps purchase and build or something. You don't really go into that too much here. By all means, I think you've kind of sent an open invitation here to folks, and I think that's what you need to do. You have links to a wish list, to Twitter, to Facebook, and of course those are reflected on the banner up here as well. Okay, but I do have to ask. Our channel is based on Survivor, and I try to show viewers how to prep, self-reliance, DIY building, and vlogs that I try to put out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, am I not seeing this right? That when you say morning talk Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, that implies a live stream? Well, something needs updated. I just glanced at the chat here. Bushcraft family needs updated. Okay, maybe they've got their homestead place now. Don't know. So we'll just let you do this. We're gonna go back into playlists, see what you have. All right. I know there's only one video here, but I'm going to look at it because this says Shed Wars 21. If you would, put in the chat just what exactly Shed Wars is, because I see this all over the place, but nobody's been able to point me into what exactly is Shed Wars. So, put that in the chat if you would. Let's see what it says here. Here I'll be posting all my Shed Wars videos that to do with gardening here. Shed Wars 21 entry video. I'm glad you put this here. Crystal's channel is Copper Kettle Farms. That is Crystal's channel. Vineyard Chicks. Shed Wars 21 still escapes me, even your description here. Let's go ahead and here you have a playlist called Morning Talk. So let me look. Oh, what was that? Let's do this again. There we go. Okay, these do not. So I might have been totally wrong in my assumption from your banner. This does not appear to be live streams. This appears to just be, I'm going to say, short, almost like a quick news thing, perhaps. I'm not real sure where you're going with that. It's the morning vlog where we talk about worldviews and what's going on in our lives. So is this an opinion type thing, or are you actually reporting on Joe Blow down the street got robbed from somebody, yesterday afternoon? So is it news like that, or is it, I don't know. Just help me out, but kudos on putting the description there. Take a look at some of your thumbnails. All right. Your thumbnails are of a different level. In looking at this, it looks like out of these 18, there's only 2 here that started out as a picture. And that's this one and this one. The rest of these, share with the folks what you use. Are you making these in Canva? Are you making these with some other thumbnail program? They do look nice. A lot of them, you have a lot of stuff in them. They're almost a little bit busy. But yet, because of the template form, I'm going to say that that's there. It's still legible. So, if you would, share with us what program you utilize to make these thumbnails. Photoshop.
Oh, and just, I didn't answer you. Shed Wars is a gardening challenge.
By who? That's what I'm asking. I know Shed Wars is some sort of gardening challenge, but somebody has to issue the challenge. Somebody had to start this.
Quite a few. I mean, it started 2 years ago. So.
But I'd love to give credit where credit is due.
I don't know who started.
So if
that's beside the point now. It's like Darren. Darren has he's team captain of his, so there's team captains everywhere.
There's team captains of something that somebody started, but nobody knows who it is and nobody to give credit to. Okay. Anyway, so, okay, if you do all this stuff in Photoshop, kudos to you. Nice job. It's a very nice job, because it certainly looks like it's been done on a...
Here, Bushcraft explained it a lot better than I just did.
Shed Wars is an open collaboration of gardeners around the world. So there's, and I guess I'm just kind of learning this, and of course sharing that with everybody else in here. So within the Shed Wars group, there is how does one follow? I mean, I see that you created an entry to Shed Wars, but if you don't know where it's going, I guess that can't be a quote-unquote judge video. Sherry's just shaking her head at me. I'm just trying to understand. So, all right. Anyway, so if you make these in Photoshop from scratch, you and I need to talk, Bushcraft family. You and I need to talk, because I'm gonna want you to, if you have a strong enough internet connection, I'm going to definitely want to have you in on a Tuesday night, where we frequently get various parties that are quite good at their craft, and and share with others. Copper Kettle Farms is I'm going to call her a featured speaker on our Tuesday night shows. Last Tuesday night we had Morgan Gold on, and you do a fantastic job here. And if you're doing this with Photoshop, I think there are people out there that would love to know how you do this.
That's cute. Most agree one. Hubby says shed wars to him is the fight over space in his shed.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's jump back to the front page here. Got to get that trailer video up here. Uploads is here, and you have a couple, 3, 4. Good job. You got the only one I don't agree with is popular uploads, but you got that down at the bottom, so that's fine. Bushcraft family, thank you so much for being here. Please send me an email. If your internet connection is at all strong enough that you can participate well in a live stream as far as broadcasting, please send me an email and let's chat. This is a non-paid position, by the way, but hey, you never know what happens. Bushcraft family, thank you so much for being here. Good to have you. NK Plays. NK Plays, are you in the room? NK Plays. Are you in the room? River Rock Homestead, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. NK Plays, are you in the room?
Was a kid, I guess. Don't seem to be now.
I think this is one of our younger folks that perhaps has some gaming channel. NK Plays. I have found your channel. Are you in the room? Would love to chat with you about your channel here, but if you're not here to chat with us, it's hard to do. NK Plays. All right, we're going to go pull another name. If you come back here in the room, we will jump back onto your channel because we did find it. NK Plays. Walterman Homestead. I've heard of these folks. Walterman Homestead. Megan, are you here? Walterman Homestead. Almost 1,200 subscribers. Got 213 videos. Are you here? Walterman Homestead. They have a very, very nice channel. Where are they at? Maybe they had to go eat dinner or something. But I did pull their channel up here, Walterman Homestead. Go check them out. Let's go ahead and grab another party. We only spend a lot of time on a channel if that party has, is in the chat here with us. simply because we like talking to somebody. And for somebody to come back in and try to find it back out, from a replay is difficult for them, and it's just better to do it while you're here. Food forest permaculture. Food forest permaculture.
Yeah, there he is.
There it is. Gonna say. I'm just surprised here. Although there's some heavy views on these, because I typed this in exactly here, and for the channel to not be right up in the top 1 or 2 just really surprised me. But hey, permaculture is a big deal. So food forest permaculture.
Say that fast 3 times.
Yes, absolutely. They've got approaching 3,300 subscribers, and I'm guessing those are grapes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could be muscadine. They could be live blood cells. My live blood cells. Victoria, Canada. I'm not really sure that this is a trailer video, is it? Just doesn't seem like that's a trailer video for your channel. So I'm not sure where you're going with this. So, okay, food forest permaculture. Let's talk. Let's take the gloves off and talk about your channel. Grapes and blood cells. Okay. I don't care if this is the vine beside your house. There is room to put your name on this banner. It's the first identification mark into your channel here. So by all means, take a few minutes. Either use your pictures, somebody else's pictures, but get together a banner that's got your name on it. Where you have your blood cell video playing, that is the designated location, if you would, for a trailer video for your channel, and that is defined by a short video, 30 to 90 seconds in length, that introduces you and your channel to somebody that might be interested in subscribing to your channel. The only people that's going to see this are people that are not subscribed. So on the plus side, this tells me you've had over 100 people look at this that were not subscribed. But I'm not sure that's where you want to go with it. So turn this into, replace this. Put this on your featured video list and get yourself a little introductory video here. Let's jump back to the About page. In your description, without even reading it, I can share with you that it's a little bit on the short side. Now, why is that important? Because this is the place where you are trying to make a connection with a potential subscriber to your channel. It is done with communication in short paragraphs. When I say short, multiple paragraphs, no more than 3 lines each, without having a white space in between it. For good examples of this. Go to Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. Look at their description. Look at Homestead Dreaming. Look at Mama Z Homestead. Look at Esther's Gardening Adventures. Look at some of the other ones we've looked at here today. I mean, you don't have to tell everything about what you have here, but in what you have here is certainly good. Grow your own food and learn soil bank building, all for free in your environment. Global change requires global solution. Being in the time of the largest die-off of species, retrofitting our cities and regreening the desert may save the human race. Create an ecosystem, and when you fill out, you will wait a minute. And when you fill out your will, someone might get you cash in on it. Yay. This is a little, something doesn't quite sound right here. Relate to folks. Where are you from? What are people going to see on your channel here? Are you going to show people how to do soil bank building? Are you going to show people what in growing your own food? Spell that out for them. Entice them into your environment. Email address is here. There are no links, so if you have any social media platforms like Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, whatever other platforms you might do, by all means link them here. If you have a website, you can link that down here. There's just a whole lot more here that I think you can do, and like I say, make it interesting. Jump back into playlists, and you've got some playlists. So let's first look at farm equipment. I just pick out two of these at random. And if you notice, there is no description here. The description becomes powerful for you to connect with people perusing through your channel. This is where you give them an explanation. What am I going to see when I look in this farm equipment? It's very, very important that here's some things very, very important about playlists. A playlist is designed for you. It is designed to help your channel. This is a collection of videos on a like topic that you have created to share with others. In the case where you are doing a collaboration with other channels on a like topic, I'm going to collaborate with Mary Growhardy over here and Bill Weedman over here and whoever else, and we're all going to make videos on growing grapes, then you can do that into a playlist. That should be the only time you have other channels in your playlist. So here's what I notice. This is not your video. This day 42, that is not here. I grow Maryland. That's not yours. Okay. The whole reason for this is somebody will come in here. Maybe they haven't yet subscribed to your channel, and they see something here that they go, "Oh, this looks interesting," but it's not yours. So they click on it, and then before you know it, they may have clicked 3 different channels away from you, forget where they started, never come back to get subscribed to your channel, and just go on about their way. You will also run across deleted videos or privatized videos where things have been made private down the way. YouTube does not clean up well after itself. If a video has been deleted or if it's been made private after the fact, and if it's in a playlist, even if it's your video, this is how it shows up. So, just something you can go in and check here. So let's look at another one. Man eats garbage to stay healthy. Let's see what we have here. Again, no description, and a lot of things here that are not your videos. Now, if you want to create a playlist for yourself, call it your reference playlist. Somebody else's videos or a collection of somebody else's videos for your personal, this is my go-to reference area. You can do that. Just make it all private. That way only you see it and nobody else sees it. So there are ways to do that. All right. Let's go look at some of your thumbnails. Okay, I see that you've done some live streams. So let's talk briefly about the live streams, because what you're doing here is you're doing a live stream. It could be from your phone, could be from your computer. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But here's what happens. Sometimes YouTube will say, "Smile, take a picture," and they'll make that your thumbnail. Or sometimes you're not even sure where it came from. But that's what all of these are. You can do a much, much better job creating a thumbnail. And you can go in and you can change these. You can make these more interesting. You can put more information on it. Instead of being I'm going to use the term, I'm taking the gloves off here, being real frank. This is a washed out picture. It is not in clear focus. It is not, the coloring is not good. You can take a better picture with a $5 Brownie camera and put it up there. And you can do that at any time. You can go in there now and change those thumbnail pictures. You can make them fit you. You can go in, you can save or you can alter your title. Things you can change after the fact is thumbnails, titles, informational cards, end screens, and keywords. You can modify all of that without losing any views, without affecting you in any way, unless you go the wrong way on what you're doing. In other words, if you're going to change it, make it better. If you don't think you can make it better, maybe you're better off not changing it.
Here's the best part about thumbnails is you can choose.
Yeah. And I see Kara says, I have a private playlist with videos. I save it in. No one else sees it. Exactly. All right. Yeah, I think this is just a matter of learning. And I'm going to share with you right now, if you have a problem or not sure how to do something that I've talked about here, just shoot us an email. If I can't send you to a link to do it, we'll connect on the phone or whatever we need to do. Be sure to watch us on Tuesday nights, because we get into a lot more detail into how to create thumbnail pictures, how to do different things, creating banners, editing videos, using different programs to do this. Jump back on your homepage here, have the uploads, and you have made the effort to modify your homepage here. So kudos to that. But you've also fallen into the trap where, because YouTube makes it easy, they say, oh, well, here's one. We'll just put all your creative playlists in this container. And this is what you get. Now, doesn't that look just like this? What's the point? Go back to your home page, and rather than trying to put all these in, select 4, 5, 6, 7 of what you feel are your best playlists and put them out here individually. Make sure that each of those playlists have got descriptions on them, because that description then also shows. Popular uploads, I'm not a fan of that. We're not going to get into that now, but I'm just not a fan of that as an area to look at. Primary reason is typically, this is not always the case, but typically the most popular video you have is also one of the oldest videos you have, because it's been around the longest and it's gotten the most views. So we have seen channels, channels on here where they will put this container on here, and all of their popular uploads was done 6 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago. And I can look at that and say, well, what the hell have you done in the past 6 years? So that's the primary reason I don't care for it. So Food Forest Permaculture, thank you for being here. I hope that maybe we sparked an interest in making your page look a little bit better.
Arcade Plays is back in the chat now.
Who is?
Arcade Plays.
Okay, let me first I need to reconnect the wheel. And I apologize for this downtime, but I want to make sure, yeah, we were 3 people short here. Okay, you say that, what was it,
Arcade Plays.
Or NK Plays.
NK, sorry.
NK Plays.
And Vineyard Chicks is asking, how do you make a saved playlist private?
Send us an email and I will send you a link on doing that. I don't want to get into that here on this channel. That's the kind of thing that we talk about extensively on Tuesday nights. What is it? NK Plays. I'm glad to see you're back in here. 18 subscribers. You got 22 videos. Your name came up on the wheel, but we couldn't find you. So let's go look at your channel here. And again, keep in mind, everybody keep this in mind. Everything we talk about here, you don't have to do a darn bit of it. Nothing. Nothing we say here is going to grant you 1,000 subscribers. It just doesn't work that way. But what we do try to show you here is just give you a different eyesight into how your channel presents itself to others. What's pleasing to others, what kind of just gives you that little extra edge, if you would. So NK Plays, the first thing I'm going to talk about here is your banner doesn't fit. The NK is cut off. Now I can see that you have some sort of game controller there in the background, and that's all fine and good. But in the editing of doing this this banner, it's not centered. It's cut off at the top. I think that you can do a better job. Let me just do it that way. Let's jump back to the About page, and you have nothing. Absolutely nothing here. So, what do you put here? Well, you fill out a description. You tell a little bit about yourself. What's your channel about? What are people going to see when they come here? And while we're talking about that, let's jump back to this, your home page here. There's no trailer video. And what is a trailer video? It's a very short video. It says, hi, my name is whatever your name is. And my channel is all about playing Fortnite or whatever, in your words, you want it to be, want it to say. Tips and tricks on how to do whatever games it is that you specialize in. It's a short 30 to 90 second video that just is going to fill somebody in that's not a subscriber of yours, because only non-subscribers are going to see this here. It'll automatically start playing right here, and it will say, it's just a quick video. It's a quick introduction. It's a trailer video. It's a teaser. So you can create that. Your About page, well, that's where you go into a little bit more depth about yourself. That's also where you get your email. You put your email in its proper location here. If you have Facebook accounts or other social media platforms, you can link all those, and those can actually be displayed on your banner up here. Up to 5 of them can be displayed. I see that you have a playlist. You named it Fortnite. Let's take a look at it real quickly. There's no description here. There's no description. These are all your videos, but there's no description. So just take a minute and come in here and fill out the description. Let's go back and take a look at some of your thumbnails. Okay, let's talk about some of your thumbnails. I'm not sure, and keep in mind, gaming is not my forte, but I'm seeing this here, this hide and seek. That almost looks like, what, rabbits maybe or something? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. So, again, if I see this, what is it going to entice me to click on it? This, the second one here, you have a very, very small Fortnite picture. Wouldn't that have been better had that been the full size of the thumbnail? And I'm just throwing that out. Again, I'm not a Fortnite player. I don't know, but I'm guessing that the third video over here, maybe this is one of the characters in Fortnite. The fourth one, then I see some weapon things over here. So out of everything on this page, I'm going to say, in my opinion, this is probably the best thumbnail you have. You've got some verbiage over here. Some character in the thing, increased performance, editing on a keyboard and mouse, nice title. You tell people what they're going to see here. I think that's probably your best one. Anyway, just hang with it, keep with it, but fill up that area. Some of these are just very, very small. Just hit the editor and make them bigger. And I'm not sure what this is. So let's go back to your home page. You don't have a lot of videos yet. Rather than do create a playlist, if you just do the individual playlist, you only have one. So it's no more. Your playlist is Fortnite. So rather than create a playlist, if you just use Fortnite as the playlist, and if you fill in the description that will also show here, I think that's what you should do here. NK Play, I hope maybe we give you a couple ideas on what to do, some different things that we spotted that we don't feel represent your channel as well as what it could be represented. And thank you for being here. Appreciate seeing you and appreciate having you.
We just started on the 16th of December. It's not bad.
Oh yeah, it's by all means, hang with it there and keep it up. And come back next week, and if your name gets drawn, we'll see what kind of improvements you've made. All right, let's go spin the wheel again. Wonderland Acres. Wonderland Acres, are you in the room? A little over 2,700 subscribers. Are they in here?
No, it came up for me, but so far. She had said anything.
NK Plays, thanks so much for stopping by. Like I said, I hope that we gave you some constructive criticism on your channel there. Wonderland Acres, are you in the house here? All right, we've had these folks up here before, so we're just gonna kind of zoom through this. They've got an absolutely wonderful banner here. They've put some extra time in their banner here that they've made it stand out very well. So Wonderland Acres banner is spot on. The I don't play these, but by looking at the title of this, I'm not sure that this is. I'm not sure this is a trailer. Listen with your heart. Silent vlogs, cinematic video, ASMR, which is that's another whole topic. This should be a trailer about your channel. This should be what people, an introduction to your channel. So just think of the movie trailers when they come out before the movie's released. This is what you need here. And I don't think that's what you have. Let's jump back to the About page. Welcome to Wonderland Acres, owned by Kate and Mark. We reside on 2.5-acre, 100-year-old farm in rural Iowa. Our home and antique buildings are nestled in the middle of over 100 acres of farmland, growing zone 5A. Key points there. Tells how big the property is. Tells that it's in a rural area. Tells the growing zone. Our property is shared with dogs, cats, rabbits, sheep, muscovies, turkeys, and chickens, with plans to expand into other livestock as our pastures grow. So again, lots of good information. We have a strong focus in ethically raising the animals because they are our passion, along with DIY projects and Jeeps. Okay, well, you can raise their Jeeps. Our handcrafted videos will be based around raising livestock, life on the farm, and various projects as our family grows. We'd love to have you come along as we work to build our dream farm and expand our business. Thanks for the support. Email address is here, links to Facebook, Amazon wish list. I don't know what anybody's subscribing to here. And I'll just make a real quick comment on this. You have put this down here as a link. Your description is, if you click here, you're going to subscribe. You don't say to what. And if it's to your channel, well, every page, if they're on your channel, has a subscribe button right here. I'm guessing this is a link that does the same thing. I'm just not sure why you would put this here.
Because one of the big YouTube people tells people to do that. Just saying.
So, playlists, got a couple. we're going to look at raising a farm dog. And great description here. All your videos. Let's do foxes and chicks. Homestead updates 2020. And again, good description. And all your videos in here as well. Nicely done. Nicely done. Thumbnails. Okay. Gloves off, brutally honest. The mega drool is very, very difficult to read. It's the contrast isn't there on the lettering. First 6 months. Overall, they're very nice, very good. But just keep in mind, if you're gonna do these, you want to make it easy to read. Homepage is laid out well. You put some individual playlists out here. Nicely done. Wonderland Acres, thanks so much for stopping by. Good to see you, and glad we had the chance to share your channel with folks in here. Let's go grab another one to look at. Oh, the Cajun Homestead.
Going to Louisiana.
The CAJUN, Cajun Homestead. Yeah, so okay, I didn't quite type it up here. But now help me. Help me. Be sure. All right, is this... Who is it, Sherry?
He hasn't responded, but I think that's the one.
So it's actually the Cajun Homesteader?
No, it's Cajun Homestead.
Which is down here with 17 subscribers? Are you in the room here? The Cajun Homestead, are you in the room here? I'm having problems finding your channel.
Yep, it's me. There he is. Yes, one with the truck. 314 subscribers.
Okay. And let me just share here. That's Cajun Homesteader. And so I missed the ER in your name.
Cajun Homestead. That's what it says, the Cajun Homestead. Right here, I'm looking at it. See? Cajun Homestead.
Well, do you see what I'm looking at?
Yep, but when you click on it, it says Cajun Homestead. I see what you do. I see what you're looking at. That's weird.
Okay, This is something we need that needs a little bit of work on somewhere along the line here. So, Cajun Homestead. Okay, 314 subscribers. We got you. We got you.
Let's just say you met him.
We met you.
Mm-hmm.
We met you.
The Bayou Bash.
I was going to say down at Broussard's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's talk about the channel because I'm on channel overload right now. The banner you have here is not helping your channel. There's no.
Okay. My old channel was the Cajun Homesteader. I changed it early today to the Cajun Homestead. That's why YouTube hasn't caught up with
It
it.
hasn't caught up.
There we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
it's weird, Sean, but that's why. Gotcha.
okay, because and obviously you could see where I was going with that. Anyway, the banner, get your name on there. The Cajun Homestead, by all means, get your name on there. Get that up here in the right place. Get it centered. This is your billboard. Nobody else's. Get yourself a short trailer video, 30 to 90 seconds, teaser video about your channel. Let's go look about your channel here just a little bit. Welcome to the Cajun country in southwest Louisiana. My channel is about my trials and tribulations on my attempt to restore my 106-year-old family homestead and bring it back to its glory days. My 9-acre homestead, he's given a size here, has been in my family since 1915. Another key thing, he's saying, hey, this is not new. We've had this a while. Had this a minute. My videos will include gardening, food preserving, hunting, fishing, and restoring and maintaining old rural heritage farm equipment, and enjoying anything pertaining to the country way of life while maintaining a 40-hour-a-week job and spending quality time with my wife and young daughter. Well, you've got yourself a big slice of pie to eat there. Sign in to see my email address. So that tells me you have your email address here. You have links to Facebook. I'd like to see you just expand on this description a little bit. You've hit some really, really key things here. But I'm interested. Without question, I'm interested. Let's go look at some playlists, see what you got here. And I'm going to go to the Fruit Trees vlog first, because that's got more than a couple videos in it. But there's no description. There's no description. So you can jump in that and just add that description on these. No extra charge for that. All right. Now, unfortunately, and you may not have even known this. You may not have known this at all. But in your Fruit Trees vlog, there's a video here that is from Blaze TV. I don't think you want that in there. You need to go in and get rid of that. You have a video in here from Cajun Hydroponics. I don't think you want that in there. That's not nothing. That's not Fruit Trees. You have one in here from Talking Motors. You want to get that out. And you can see where I'm going with this. You have a couple more in here that they just need to be removed. You need to go in and do a little bit of house cleaning. Let's go take a peek at this one. Small Farmer's Journal. There is no, I don't think you want any of this. Okay, let's briefly talk about this. This is a playlist you have saved that you are pretty much advertising this Cine Canning channel. Every video in here is from some other channel. Why you are they paying you to do that? I don't think you want to do that. Make this playlist private. You want this for your reference, just make it a private playlist. I'm betting this is the same way. Because they do say save playlists here. That's a clue to me. That's why I went and looked. Just make these private. You want them for yourself, keep them for yourself. Privatize them. All right. Back to your thumbnails. Okay. Big pluses on your thumbnails. Close-up facial expression shots. That's a big plus. That is a big plus always. So those all look good. Downside. I'm not sure what I can read this here now. Hurricane Laura homestead damage. And after reading the title, I can see, okay, well, I see some trees down. But keep in mind, the eye has to spot the thumbnail first. If the picture is interesting enough, then the eye goes to the title. So one rarely gets a view without the other. People don't go through and read the titles and decide to click on them. They look at thumbnails first. If they don't like what they've seen in a thumbnail, they'll never bother to read the title. So it's a combination thing. In this particular case, you might actually do better just having some little like whirlwind type thing showing up there that's not showing anything. And then in the title, saying Hurricane Laura homestead damage, without showing anything up here other than just like a little cartoon whirlwind. Something that catches somebody's eye and yet is relative to the content within. The gardening on the homestead here. Well, it's just kind of a picture looking out in the bushes. Again, what is compelling from this picture to make somebody want to click on it? Those are the things you have to think about. On your homepage, well, you can start adding some of your playlists down under here. Add them individually, one playlist at a time. Make sure that you have descriptions on those playlists. Create yourself a little trailer video. Work on that banner. And let us know how it goes. Cajun Homestead, 315 subscribers. Apparently there was just a little name change there today, and that's what really threw me off. It'll probably be all fine again by tomorrow. But Cajun Homestead, go check them out, folks, and see what you think of them. I know they've got some interesting content. All right, let's go spin the wheel again. Walterman Homestead, we've already done you. Homestead Dreaming, you're a 3-time pusher today.
It's 657 pumpkins.
We've already talked about Esther's Gardening Adventures. We have not shown her, but Sherry, there was somebody else you wanted to see?
Yeah, do Wide Family Farm.
Wide Family Farm?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I am going, because it came up and because we did talk about her, but we haven't showed her channel. We'll first go here Esther's Gardening Adventures. We just let me get this shifted over. So Esther's Gardening.
Sorry, I didn't realize you picked her.
Well, no, we're gonna do that too. Because I'm not gonna do the whole thing here. We did talk about this channel earlier tonight. I just wanted for everybody to point this out. She's done a fabulous job with her channel. She's really stretching things out here. Good description. She has some playlists, has descriptions on all her playlists, has done a nice job on her thumbnails. So this is another channel you can certainly go look at to get some ideas. Now, Sherry wants me to go look at, who was it? Wyde?
Mm-hmm.
Wyde.
Mm-hmm.
ILY. Wyde Family Farm. Oh, the Turkey channel. That's Turkey, isn't it? Wyde Family Farm. Garden Talk with Courtney. All right. Has a trailer video here, 50 seconds in length. Great length. That's a... that's a new banner from what I'm used to seeing. Wyde Family Farm. Let's go look at the About page. We're a small family in Northeast Ohio in Zone 6B. We purchased my grandparents' 2.5-acre farm in 2018. We love organic gardening. We raise turkeys, chickens, ducks, and even throw in some of my recipes in cooking. My husband and I are both beginners. We also never tend to be experts on any of it. Our motto is have fun at whatever it is we are doing. This house, this farm, and the lives that we are living at this moment have been planned out for us, and we are destined to be here. When I found out I was pregnant, sitting in the doctor's office, at the same time my husband was on Zillow, found this place for sale. It's an incredible story. We had the good fortune of having them on a Monday Night Live. Was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. Go watch that. Go check that out. They have some playlists. They just absolutely do a very, very nice job on the playlist. Although I caught her, Courtney, there's no description. I'm surprised. This is a very, very short description. I know you can do better than that, Courtney. Does a nice job on her videos. She is absolutely great at some facial expression. So, Courtney, nice job. Thanks for being our guest on a Monday Night Live. Keep up the good work, folks.
She has great live streams. She's very informative.
Okay, and Sherry just shared with me that she has some great live streams, and those are when? When are your live streams?
Wednesday.
Wednesdays.
She has a live stream Wednesday night.
9:30.
With her gardening. She also is a hostess in Jess's live stream, the pajama party one.
Okay, so Courtney has a live stream on Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then when she is done with that, she gets her pajamas on and goes and plays with Jess.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. So, Courtney, thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. It was good having everybody here. Special thank you to our moderators. Special thank you to all of our channel members. And an extra special thank you to everybody that's in the chat right now that helped make tonight possible. we hope that you you all learned something, and above all, you are having fun with YouTube. So take care, everyone, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.